I'm finna go live. I'm finna
And
go
we
live.
live, baby.
Man, it's been a while. It's been yeah, yeah. And I can't stop my baby. I don't know when, I don't know
Let's
why.
go.
Let me see if I can. I think I can. Can I go live over here? Can I go live over here? Let me see if I can hit a little bing bong. Public. Public. Oh, copy stream key. Let me see. Instagram. Save changes. Okay, we're gonna go live on Instagram. Who that in here? Mika. What up? Destiny.
What's
What
good? What's good?
up?
Destiny. How y'all
What's
feeling? How y'all
up?
feeling?
What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mr. Mike Smalls, man. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Allie? What's going on, Allie?
Bro, I'm tired. I'm tired, but you know what I mean? I'm blessed, for real. Like just been grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like work, school, getting closer to this nutrition certification is kicking my ass, but you know what I'm saying? We staying with it. Um just been looking at new avenues to get the poetry out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but you know what I mean? There's some other things in the works. So, you know what I mean? I'm good, bro. Just been grinding. Just been
Just
grinding. How you feeling? What you winning at?
I'm feeling good, man. First off, man, congratulations to you, bro, on all of the work that's being put in, man. You know that work
Thank you,
cannot
bro.
go, uncelebrated. So kudos to you for that, man, for
Thank you,
everything
bro.
that you're
That feels
doing to get
good.
yourself right,
Appreciate
man.
it.
In life, a lot of times what we do is we run up against walls, and sometimes what we have to do is we got to put some stuff together so that we can like get through that wall. And in the beginning, you put together a sledgehammer, and that'll help you get through a couple walls. Then you put together a jackhammer, and that'll get you through a couple walls. Then you put together a bulldozer, that'll get you through a couple walls. Then you put together a wrecking ball, and that'll get you through a couple walls. And then you throw some C4 on that joint, and that'll get you through a couple walls, right? So
Facts.
the more you go back and work on yourself, what you're doing right now, bro,
Hmm.
that's equivalent to you putting in that work, putting in that time, man, and creating different levels of obstacles that you can actually get through. So kudos to you for that. um
Facts. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro.
yeah, absolutely, big dog, man. We got to celebrate our brothers, man. So for me, man, it's been a relatively great week, man. So we've done a lot on the mentor program and getting stuff together. So I'm actually fully complete now, 100% with my financial literacy curriculum. Um, that is done from the teacher side, the student guide side, as well as the
Let's
presentation
go.
side, as well
Let's
as the
go.
PowerPoint side, man. So, um,
Hey.
yeah, man. And so we're
You
actually
you teaching
implementing
this in
that.
the winner circle too? You teaching them how to do that?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Man, y'all better get in the winner
Absolutely,
circle.
man. Absolutely, bro. Man, listen, everything that I know, everybody in the winner circle is going to know 100%, man.
So let me ask you something real quick,
Yeah.
right? Say somebody wants to join this winner circle now. Are they gonna feel like come into the class? Are they gonna feel like left behind?
No, because the winner circle is going to be 100% catered to what they need as opposed to just what I'm teaching.
Hmm.
Nothing that I teach is going to be cookie cutter or anything like that. It's going to be 100% catered towards you, your business, and whatever it is that you need for yourself. So that's one of the good things about what it is that I'm doing is that it's easy
So
for you
you
to
mean
catch
you
up.
could get in on the ground floor? You know what I'm saying? They could come to you, you know what I'm saying, arms open, wide-eyed, bushy tail, ready to learn, and you could build them up.
Absolutely, man. 100%.
Y'all
Regardless
heard
of
it
where
here
you
first.
are, if you haven't made your first six figures in business, you need to be in a winner circle because it's 100% free. If you haven't made your first six figures in business, you need to be in a winner circle because it's 100% free. I don't understand why you wouldn't be in the winner circle and it's 100% free and
And
all of the
when do
information
y'all meet?
every
When do
single
y'all meet?
Tuesday at 7 p.m. right before Let's Talk About It Tuesday.
And that's on Instagram or Zoom or
All you got to do is send me a DM that says win, WIN. If you comment win on any of my Instagram profiles, you'll be sent the Zoom link. The same one we use every single Tuesday, man.
that. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
Come on, get up in that joint. And then I'll be back at another Penn State location. So I had that opportunity that's coming up as well, man. Super grateful for that. They went on backpackjeff.com and filled out the booking form. So
what?
You know,
not the college is coming to you now.
The college is coming to me now. You're dead. Yeah, man. Look,
let's go. Let's go. Let me just get an autograph real quick.
Bam, there we go. All right, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into Instagram, man. See what we got on tap, bro. We got a couple of things in there. Oh, did you see the 16-year-old kid, man, who was who got his sentence from the judge? You ain't see that? Oh man, let me show you. Let me show you this, dog. Let's go ahead and play the video. Okay, allow. Thank you. Appreciate it.
When a judge told him that he would not be seeing freedom anytime soon.
Court may impose a hold without bond. Court finds sufficient allegations to support the charges. Considering the relevant charges, he was ordered held without bond.
This moment is tough to watch, but it was something that Zaquavius Dawkins' family says they needed to be here for. Simpson accused of killing Dawkins Sunday night along Chester Street. Simpson also accused with attempted first-degree murder involving another victim. Dawkins' family says he was going to get medical supplies for his mother when he was killed. After Wednesday's court appearance, things were still wrong for Dawkins' family.
It's affected everybody, even the neighborhood that he lives in. It affected everybody.
Her grandson overcoming health issues as a baby and eventually playing football at Ashbrook High School. In recent days, and even after court Wednesday, Dawkins' family could not help but tell us how kind he was.
He was sweet. He was kind. He would do anything.
All right. So what's your thoughts, man, on the young man breaking down in the courtroom right there, man? Like, you know, what's your thoughts, man?
First off, it's extremely sad for the family who lost somebody, because I've lost friends, and I can't even imagine what it would feel like to lose a son, right? Like that's something that's astronomical, and you know what I'm saying, to me at this moment, unfathomable. I don't even know if I said that right. Unfathomable.
Anyway, fathomable. I think something like that. You got
it. I couldn't fathom it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go. There you go.
I couldn't fathom it. Like, it's just it doesn't register to me. So like I can only imagine what that mother and that family is going through, right? So my heart goes out to them. But it's sad on both ends, because I honestly don't think that kids realize the consequences for their actions. I think that rappers and the hustlers nowadays, they glorify being in the hood, and they glorify running down on people to the point where, you know what I mean, they're not talking about these jail sentences. They're not talking about what happens in jail. They're not talking about, oh, yeah, I'm saying, what it feels like to hear your sentence. They like, oh, well, I did a bid, I came out, I got street cred now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The streets is feeling me. The streets love me. People outside know what I do. Like, yeah, all of that may be true once you come out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you in there. They don't talk about it. You in there by yourself for real. You are in there by yourself. And I think a lot of people make decisions not knowing, like, oh, if this goes bad, like I'm down for good. or
Yeah.
I'm out for a minute. You know what I mean? I gotta stand. Ain't none of my homies that was hyping me up gonna be standing in front of the judge with me. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of them gonna take some of the time for you either.
Right. The only people I got hold me up is the officers that's about to lock me up. So, you know what I mean? It's sad because I feel like he made a decision that he didn't really think was going to affect him. That doesn't excuse his actions, but it is definitely cause for you know what I'm saying, worry about the youth's mental. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I think a couple of my other wins. I've been consistent on my Duolingo for 37 days now. My goal is to hit 300 days
Let's go, bro. I
in the
gotta get
year
back. I lost my
2025.
streak again.
I
Let's
did too,
go,
man.
bro.
I did too, man.
I
But I'm
lost
back
my
on that,
streak.
John. And
Big
I'm one
facts.
day ahead on the Elevate streak of Breed now, where she was one day ahead of me like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but she missed 2 days since, and I'm ahead of her now. So yeah, gang, gang. You know
Let's
what I'm
go with
saying?
taking the lead.
Um,
Let's go with taking the lead.
but with that being said, the reason that I wanted to say that is because long story short, there's a story about a lumberjack, and there's a younger lumberjack who's like really stocky and strong, and there's an older lumberjack who's been doing it more consistently, and the older lumberjack tends to take breaks in between, but he still cuts down more trees than the younger lumberjack, and the younger lumberjack is like, how do you continue to cut down more trees than me even though you take breaks? And the older guy says to him, during those breaks I sharpen my axe. And that is so important for our youth, to make sure that they're sharpening their axe, even when
Wait,
they
hold on. I don't think they caught that. Say that again, bro. Say that
listen,
again. Because
just
there's a
yeah,
game that kind of depicts this. Well, not this specifically, but like working harder before so you can take it easier later. But say that again, because that
yeah.
hit me.
Just like the older lumberjack tends to take breaks, but he's still able to cut down more trees than the younger, stockier, stronger, faster lumberjack. And he asks why, and he says, because during the times where I take breaks, I actually sharpen my axe. And that's the same thing that our youth has to do. One of the videos that we watch frequently when I go to the juvenile detention centers is we watch Wall Street Trapper's interview. And the reason why we watched that interview is because he talks about when he was in jail, he actually took time to sit down and read. This was because if you think about it, Maslow's hierarchy of need, what do people need? They need shelter, they need food, and they need shelter and they need food. And I can't remember the other thing that he said, but if you're in jail, shelter's taken care of because you're not out here trying to survive. You get 3 square meals a day. Now, during this time, if you got to sit for 2 years, 3 years, make sure that you are sharpening your axe and you're preparing yourself for the person that you need to be when you get out. The issue is that we know the prison system, they don't really rehab or, rehab the young men. Let's talk about specifically about the young men, but it's also the older men as well. They don't necessarily rehab you when you're in there. So when you have programs like mine that come through, that's doing the work to rehab you and equip you with the skills, knowledge that you're going to need when you get out, bro, if you are here during this time and you got to sit down for 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually do some work while I'm in here on myself, because and when I have that conversation with them and I talk to them, I'm like, yo, what can you do better, to help yourself out in this situation? Or who is it that you need to be? They can tell you all of the right answers, but the question becomes, yo, why don't you do any of that? Why don't you do any of it? And the reason being is because they haven't sharpened their axe, man. They haven't sharpened their axe. I went into a deeper metaphor with them about it's either you're either clean water in a dirty cup, you are dirty water in a clean cup, or you dirty water in a dirty cup. Which one is your situation? Are you a good person in a bad environment, clean water in a dirty cup? Are you a bad person in a good environment, dirty water in a clean cup? Either way, you're not going to drink that water. What you got to do, you got to filter. You got to filter the water. You got to filter your mind. You got to filter your belief system. You got to filter the negativity, the thought processes that you have. Or you're dirty water in a dirty cup. You're just a bad negative person that's also in a bad negative environment. And typically when you mix fire and flammable materials, guess what's going to happen? Some shit's going to get burned down. So you got to ask yourself, what's going to get burned down. And so for this young man, I mean, not being able to to post bail, I mean, he's going to get that murder charge, unfortunately. And man, he's going to have to do a lot of time, and I hate that he has to do that time. But the old saying, man, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. So,
Bruh, I
yeah.
used to tell my little sister, do everything like you're gonna get caught. Do everything like you're gonna get caught. Because if you can live with the consequences of the action that you're about to do, then hey, go for it. But if you can't live with the consequences, the possibility should be enough to make you, you know what I'm saying, rethink your actions. Because there's a lot of dads that be like, hey, about my daughter, about my son, I look good in an orange jumpsuit. Cool. They understand the ramification of their actions. I've been in positions where I've told people like, hey, you know what? I love you because what I'm about to go do, I might not come out of. You see what I'm saying? Like in those situations, I'm okay with whatever happens. I'm good. I'd have made my peace with it already. But there are some times where it's just like you be ready to pop off or you be ready to do something or say something. And if the worst scenario is not okay with you, you should probably rethink that.
Charlemagne the God talks about doing the jail math. You got to do the jail math when you thinking about making some of these decisions that you make here. Hold on, wait. Ask ChatGPT, how many years would I get? I'm 16 years old if I murder somebody in cold blood. Well, you could be looking at a life sentence.
You know what? Yeah, do that. Because I was about to be like, don't do that because that stays on your search history. I'm still thinking like you know what I'm saying? You don't leave no evidence. But yeah, you should figure that out.
Hey, you might want to do that jail math. You know what I'm saying? Something. Do it on a burner phone. Go to the library and look it up.
There you go.
Somebody else's library card. Use somebody else's library card. Don't use yours. All right, let's get into this next one. So looks like a brother kills his brother.
My kids for me and act like that? Fuck you and that fucking bitch.
He killed and dismembered his brother for his daughter. When his 8-year-old daughter came back from spending time at his brother's house, Rodriguez noticed red stains on her pants, resembling blood. Concerned, he asked her what happened. The little girl told him that her uncle put something inside her, causing her pain. Filled with uncontrollable rage, Rodriguez immediately went to his brother's house. When his brother opened the door, Rodriguez attacked him, punching him with all his strength until the man fell unconscious. Completely overcome with anger, Rodriguez tied up his brother and tortured him. He burned his brother's private parts with a cigarette and, in the end, cut off his genitals and stuffed them into his mouth. Still blinded by fury, Rodriguez grabbed an axe, dismembered his brother, packed the body parts into a suitcase, and dumped it into a lake 30 kilometers away. However, 5 days later, the foul-smelling suitcase surfaced. It was discovered by passersby, who alerted authorities. Police collected fingerprints from the victim's body and found traces of blood that hadn't been fully cleaned up in the trunk of Rodriguez's car. Eventually, Rodriguez was arrested and sentenced to life in prison. What do you think about this father's actions? If he hadn't taken matters into his own hands, what punishment would the suspect have faced for assaulting his daughter? Share your thoughts.
You got to do that jail math again.
No, like I said, some people look good in orange, bro. Like that's one of them things where it's like all about my daughter. I mean, it's tough because you gotta weigh the option. Like, all right, well, dang, I'm about to leave my daughter for a long time. But in that moment, bruh,
this feels so right.
Yeah, I'm okay with whatever comes. Hopefully she still got her mama, because you do something to my 8-year-old daughter, bruh, like I'm liable to take you out of here, leave too, so that I can take you out of whatever's after this. You feel me? Like, I'm not, listen, about my wife, my kids, my family. I'm not playing. It's
Maybe
not a
don't
joke.
kill him though. I like, maybe burn his genitalia with the
No,
cigarette like
because
you
then he's
did.
alive. 'Cause the point was to get away with it. He just
Yeah,
happened to get. If he's
right.
alive, he can live to tell the story. No,
Yeah, I would have, I would have
no.
I would have tied him up, bent him over, and I would have I would have took a broomstick and I'd have stuck that joint right up his anal.
No, because I
You
hit.
gonna feel exactly what my daughter felt. If I was gonna kill you anyway, I'm still gonna make. You need to feel this.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
You
no,
need to feel what
100%,
my 8-year-old felt.
100%. You know what, bro? It depends on what kind of person that person is. If I feel like that person is going to snitch, then yeah, you up out of here. But if you the type of person and like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to snitch because then I gotta tell about what happened and blah blah blah. Yeah, no, I might make sure that you still walking around because I want you to live like once you up out of here, it's too easy. Yeah, you gonna see me all the time and I'm gonna be a reminder.
Right. Right. Oh, crazy work. All right, let's get into this next one. Man. Do that jail math, though, people. Do that jail math. More people not doing jail math.
Wow.
Man rages in airport after canceled flight made him miss his mom's funeral. Dang, what's going on today? We got a whole bunch of trauma going on today. Oh man, jail math, man. Missed your mom's funeral. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I wanna say like I feel, bro, because like the last chance to say goodbye to your moms, yeah, I mean, like that's something real. But you can't say bye to your moms even at her tombstone if you in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't even
It's one
visit
of
her.
those you can't. It's one of those things where it's like, who was with bro? Somebody should have just held him down. Like somebody, because it's understandable for you to lose your mind over something like that. But it's not like your feelings are valid, your actions are not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like I can completely 100% understand you wanting to crash out. You
And that he
actually
did.
crashing out, that's a tough one. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, man. So and they said in the comments, where did he get the hammer from? I would imagine he probably left and came back, or like had a hammer in his car, and he was probably in like daily parking or something like that, and he probably just went and got the hammer and just came back, man. Yeah, but that's a sad, tragic situation, and I would feel it. That I would feel a lot of that same rage. You certainly gonna regret it afterwards because they got you fully on video, and yeah, man, that's just a tough one. That's a tough one, man. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we got on here. We got a couple videos in here. Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh, Mike.
Like this one on the set. Bow. Big shit on my neck. Hey. Flop, 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 flop. It's the sound of the chopping. Knock, knock, knock. Let me in. I'ma take that guap. Yeah, I need the bag. I ain't gon' stop until I hit the top, but I'ma die more. I with my blue shirts as my females. Yeah, I made a hold. I hit that room, bitch. I ain't gon' tell, but if them niggas hit the room, they singing like Alicia Keys. If I catch a body, I'm taking life. These niggas taking fleas. And you are not built for this blood. It is not in your jeans. Hit the blood, I spit the game. Yeah, I'm sorry, mom. Too many nights on the threes. The bitch is really singing songs. I see demons when I talk. These niggas really rhyme wrong. If you finna spin the blood, please do not do it wrong. Your chest can get worse, so please do not tell a fucking soul it is an eye for an eye. Tell the suckers up the score. Tell the suckers up the score, bitches, an eye for an eye. Tell the suckers up the score. Flop, 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 flop. Y'all gonna like this?
He said we're gonna like this one. Is that what he said? Fra 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 fra. Yeah. I'm with you, Mickey.
Yo, I looked at the comments, bro, and somebody was like, "Yo, bring bullying back." Cause one, somebody helped that little white kid write that, and then somebody showed him how to throw up the blood sign.
You know probably
like,
seen it in the rap music though, man.
Yeah, but there's maybe, but like for him to have thrown it up like that, that little boy didn't practice that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Did. He practiced that, so
he definitely growing up in Baltimore.
Yeah, but see, on top of that, who got that little boy the chain?
That joint,
you know what
fake.
I'm saying? So like,
that joint hollow as hell.
Right, yep. But I'm just saying, like
I feel you. Yeah, whoever brought him the chain is definitely antagonizing this behavior and accepting and appreciating this bit. And we can't just go by like my man didn't say nigga 3 times.
That's what, bro. Like, and that's
somebody
need
to be. He said, "Bring bullying back." Somebody might need to be this thing.
Listen, bro. My thing is, he was way too comfortable. He was way too comfortable. And I'm not for bullying, but I do believe that right now we're in a time where people afraid to fight.
Yeah.
People afraid to fight because there's lawsuits, everybody want to shoot. And I'm a firearm enthusiast, right? But like people are afraid to fight. I feel like times like this, easy times where you could say anything you want and then threaten lawsuits or discriminate, and all of these different things that you can bring to the legal system has created soft men. Easy times create soft men.
Yeah, he doing all that 555. He gonna be he gonna get what that 16-year-old got. He gonna be in a cell in front of the judge crying because they're gonna be looking at these lyrics like, huh?
I think because there's not a white kid that I graduated with that felt comfortable saying the N-word. There's not a white kid that I graduated that felt comfortable saying it. At least not around us and putting it out on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't say it a lot. Like, you know who I feel like is real comfortable saying the N-word sometimes? The white women. White women who actually fuck with niggas. I feel like they get real comfortable saying the N-word. And I don't like that shit.
Would you let them call you during intimacy?
No.
You don't want her to say, "Ooh, look at this big giant Negro cock."
No, them 2 words don't even go in the same sentence. Them 2 words don't. You couldn't find that shit on P-Hub. You know what I'm saying? Like, them 2 words don't go in the same sentence. Hey,
Oh
it
man.
just it just don't. It just don't, bro. I can't fuck with any white person that's comfortable with saying the word. I can't fuck with you. I can't. And there's and I've felt and I know that I can't fuck with you because I've heard some people say it, and I've looked at them crazy because I can't say what I want to say or do what I want to do. So it comes out like in a stare. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I have to separate myself from you. To hear a little kid say it, like I'm mad that my little brother is old because I'd be like, yo, go beat him up. Go beat him up. Because you just can't do that. If you new I know this is news to y'all. If you are white, you cannot say nigga. Period.
Or
I don't like nobody saying the with the ER. I don't care if you black or not. You call me ER, I'm gonna hit you.
don't even say don't like
I don't care what
don't
color
even
you
call
are.
them.
Don't say
Don't,
the hard ER. But if you are white, do not say the N word. There's just some shit. And you know, we talked about that. Like there was we had a debate. Well, that wasn't a debate, it was a discussion. Where there was white people like, well, why can't we say it if it's supposed to mean something good? Da, da, da. And I'm like, well, words in reference to people don't belong to everybody.
right.
And then I pulled up a video, and it was actually a really good video, and it was just like, all right, cool. For instance, the word honey, like calling somebody honey endearingly, is not it's not a bad thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So say you're walking down the street with your significant other, and a random person walks up and is like, hey, honey, you're instantly going to get mad. Why? Because in reference to your significant other, that word does not belong to that person.
Mm-hmm.
That is reserved for you and you only. Maybe the mama. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Bree, I say, what's up, Bree? How you feeling, Bree? You know what I'm saying? I would never call Bree. I would never walk into your house and be like, hey, what's up, wife? That doesn't belong to me. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like a man meeting you for the first time can't be like, yo, this is my bro. No, this, you know what I'm saying? This may be a nice guy. This is an acquaintance. We ain't got to friend bro status yet. That word in relation to me or you does not belong to them.
Right.
So in relation to black people, white people, the word nigga does not belong to you.
Don't even say Fig Newton. Just call it a Newton. I don't want to hear no abbreviations of it, man. Don't say Nig. Don't say Fig. Don't say Fig Newton. Just say I'm about to go give me some Newtons, and we gonna know what you're talking about instantly.
And we all watched White Chicks. We know that y'all sing it in the car. Listen,
sure.
I can't stop you from doing shit when you ain't around me. But around me, if your skin, if you mark down Caucasian on your job application, do not say the word nigga around me.
Don't say it. You heard what he said. All right, so let's go. I had a tough time even getting through this video, so I didn't even see this one. But let's see what this husband was talking about at his wedding.
Tonight we are here to celebrate us, and I look good. Yeah. All right. Long story short, we appreciate everyone that came out tonight. We appreciate you guys for allowing this union to be here, and we love everyone in here. Sean, I've known you for 30 years. I love you, bro. Badu, known you for 30 years too. I'm half Haitian because of you. All right. I love you too. I got a bunch of other boys in here. I love y'all like brothers. All right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you, every single person, for coming. We really, really appreciate it. Anyone who's planned a wedding knows how easy it is to plan it. And I want to thank all of you guys for RSVPing so early, because that didn't piss me off. And I want to thank all of you guys for actually showing up, because showing up is really something that's really important to me. So I really appreciate all of you guys for showing up. Everyone who's in here is somebody that we really love. So we really
Good.
I tore 20.
Why do people say the stupidest shit during wedding toast? Like, and there was 2 people at my wedding that said some dumb shit at the wedding toast. I don't know if you caught on to it or you remember, but it just wasn't it's just not the time to say some of the stuff that you gonna say, man.
Bro, listen. I would never mind.
2 people said some dumb shit at our wedding toast, and it just made everybody in the crowd go.
I was there. I remember.
I know, I know you was there, but I ain't sure if you like actually remember. Like it was. I
believe I know what you're talking about. I feel like it got overshadowed by your mom telling your nickname.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think mom saved the day, low key. But you know what I'm saying? No, I do. You know what I'm saying?
My man said, "I look good. You all right?" She was like,
"Bro, listen. I thought. Now, mind you, I would never say no shit like that. I thought he was joking, but bro looked.
Oh, he was dead serious.
Bro looked mad serious.
You can tell.
And it kind of baffled me, because y'all know me. Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, we have this online persona, I am a hopeless romantic. Like, my wife is going to be, listen, on days where she don't feel up to par, she is going to know that she's the shit, bro. Like, I really cannot express enough how much I'm going to love, and people call it love bombing, and maybe it is, but it's not love bombing in the manipulative sense. It's love bombing because, like, that's really just how big my heart is. So, you know what I'm saying? My wife is going to feel like the shit every day. But I cannot imagine having that interaction in a regular conversation, let alone a wedding. I can't do it. I promise you, if I felt like how that wife looked ever in a relationship, yeah, we got to talk about some shit, because it's about to be over. It's about to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my girl to feel like, you know what, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my man. I'm about to hype him up, because I know the world tears down Black love so much that if we can't hype each other up, yeah, go. I'm good. And that shit looked uncomfortable.
Fellas, it's important for your girl to know. It's important for your girl to know that she is the ish, man. Like, come on, bro. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was saying, but I would have loved to take that as a joke, but bro was dead serious about this joint. And yeah, he was letting y'all know, man. He was letting y'all know. All right, let's go to the next one. We got a couple more up in this joint. I'm the end.
And do you think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us?
Whenever I've heard a man say, "Let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair," I feel that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep. Don't come over here thinking that I'm going to go to Sephora and get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
So when a man says that he wants to see you without no makeup on, that means he trying to strip you down to your ugly. Down to your ugly. He wants you to go down to your ugly. What does he really mean that? No, that's not what that means. That could mean to a man, I'm just not going to pay for it, or I just want to see the natural you, or I'm in love with natural beauty, or I enjoy natural, your natural essence, or you don't have to wear makeup in order to impress me. If you want to do that for yourself, that's what you can do for yourself. But in order to impress me, that's not what it requires. I love you when you first wake up in the morning. If a man can't stand to be seen with you at your worst, he doesn't deserve to be seen with you at your best. I'm talking about no makeup on, sweatpants, and messed up hair. Can you love me in my ugly is what the question is, man. And so, yeah.
Do you buy a car without test driving it?
Nah.
Do you buy a house without viewing it?
Nah.
Do you order food if you don't know what it is?
Probably can't do that.
Do you go on dates with people when you don't know what they look like?
Nah. I mean, unless it's a blind date situation, but I mean, at some point you see what they look like.
That's my point. A man saying, I want to see your natural does not mean I'm not capable of the upkeep of what you present. It means I want to see the baseline. I want to see what I have to work with. I want to see if I like you with everything else stripped away, because eventually you're going to be 60 years old and you're not going to be out getting your face beat, hair slayed, and nails done all the time. So I want to know what you look like if I want to make love to you in the shower. I want to know what you look like if I take you on a nice vacation and we go to the beach and we get in the water. I want to know what you look like if I say, hey, babe, come to the gym with me. I want to know what you look like when you wake up in the morning and you got morning breath before you go get ready for the day. I want to know what you look like if I decide to make this a long-term thing and we have kids. What you gonna look like when you laying in the bed, feet in some stirrups? I don't think that's a terrible thing to ask. It doesn't. When I go test drive a car, it doesn't mean I can't afford it. It means that I want to know how this bitch ride before I buy it. Because if it's good, then that means I can buy it.
There you go.
So her logic just displayed all of her trauma
and her insecurities.
She's one of those people that are like, oh, he wants to strip me down. Da, 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 da. Listen, anybody with a good body any man who works out, been in the gym, and is proud of their body is not afraid to take off their shirt. You feel me? So if somebody was like, oh, well, I want to see you without your hat. Bro, you shave your shit on purpose. You good. Somebody take your hat off, boom, hat's off. My hair down past my ass. Somebody want to, you know what I'm saying? I might got a big forehead, but I got a hairline. You know what I'm saying? So I take my hat off. I'm not afraid to show me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody was like, well, I wonder what you look like without the suit and like gym clothes. I'm not going to. That's not offensive to me. Maybe you like going to the gym.
Yeah.
To automatically be like, oh, well, he can't afford the upkeep. I guarantee millionaires see their girls, you know what I'm saying, without makeup. Because think about it. If that's the case, right? let's do some deductive reasoning. If a man says, "Hey, I want to see you in your natural form," and he can do the upkeep, now you are required, you know what I'm saying? By her logic, you're required to have your face beat before I go to sleep. Like, I need to close my eyes with you looking like that. And you need to be up before me. And when I open my eyes, you need to look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can afford that and that's what I'm paying for, that's what I expect. You don't get to say, hey, you can't see me like this until you can show me that you can afford this. And then I show you that I can afford that, and then you give me less than that. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
I'm with you. Hey, so while we're on this topic, Glorilla got this new song out, and she says she like her men with a little bit of ugly. Ladies, how y'all feel? Do y'all like y'all men with a little bit of ugly? Like, is there such thing as like he too cute or she too cute?
What y'all saying, ladies? What y'all saying?
Ladies, what y'all think? Do you like your men with a little bit of ugly? Glorilla says she like her men with a little bit of ugly. Huh? That's what she said. She said I like my men with a little bit of ugly. Let me see what it say. Okay, here go the line right here. All right, here it go right here. I'm gonna show y'all the video and play the sound for y'all. Okay, here it go.
Little bit of ugly. They say shoot. Duke Dennis, what's up with you?
Let me refresh the page.
Grand, what else? It mixed with a little bit of ugly.
She like her men mixed with a little bit of ugly. Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Are you taking that as a compliment or are you offended?
I don't know. Like, I really, I have no clue, bro, because what's ugly to some people might be fine to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, I know people who are like, yeah, nah, I don't really like people with locks. I don't like people with beards. I don't like short niggas. And there's other people that's like, that's my cup of tea right there. So you know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't be offended. Now, if you like, I like my dudes with a little bit of ugly and I like you, bitch. I don't like you no more.
Look, she said my man's whole name. She said, Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Duke Dennis got a little bit of ugly, she's saying.
That's
what
crazy.
she's saying. He a little bit ugly. He look good, but you know, he a little bit ugly. You know. Hey, what's your thought? What's your thoughts on the Neo situation, man? You saw Neo coming out of the going to get on stage, and now he kissed all three of his girls, and then walked on stage, and now he's introducing his kids to all of his girlfriends and this polyamorous lifestyle.
Let him live his life. Listen, bro. There's so many different lifestyles, polyamorous, polygamy, polygyny. These are all things that exist. You know what I mean? And I feel
would you want him introducing your kids? Like if your baby mom was one of his three girls and she had your kids over there with Neo and his other two women, you be cool?
if my baby mom was one of his girls,
and she brought the kids over, you know, I want you to meet stepdaddy Neo and your other stepmoms.
we would have to have a real conversation because there's no hiding it. There's no hiding it at this point. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it's like if you're about to be in this long term, we need to have a conversation about this, and then we need to have a conversation with the kids because it happens. It happens, and my kids need to be aware because I'm not keeping my kids from their mom.
I'm definitely keeping my kids.
And if their mom is around, you know what I'm saying, a particular situation, they need to know how to navigate that. You know what I mean? Is that something that I necessarily want for them? Not necessarily, but I can't say that, hey, if I had a wife and she wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm open to all walks of life. And if I got kids, they're gonna have to navigate all walks of life because whether they're in one or they're around somebody that is in one or that they know somebody that is in one, they're gonna be confronted with it one way or another. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have no like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that with them. I would just be like, listen, long as my kids are safe and they understand what's going on, live your life. Because I have no control over you and what you do outside of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that. For me, I'm gonna do everything that I can to kind of keep my kids away, man. As much as I can keep my kids away, I'm definitely gonna keep them away. I don't want to introduce them to that lifestyle until they become adults and they can make their own decisions. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do to keep my kid away from that. Granted, I can't, but at the same time, man, we gonna have to do something.
Listen, and I get that because you got kids and I don't. But I think it's one of those things where it's like the world now is so complex that it's almost impossible to keep them from something. So I you know what I'm saying, my ideal, you know what I'm saying, I might feel different once I actually have kids. Once I have kids of my own, I'm speaking hypothetically, purely hypothetically at this point. But like I think having conversations and thinking about a lot of things that it's getting to the point where it's like the best thing you can do to protect them is to prepare them versus keeping them from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. All right, we got one more in here. Let's talk. Let's see how men get a little nonchalant in their relationships. Let's see.
A mustache.
Babe, you're not 10 years old. Can you stop? That is so cringy.
My fault.
This food is good, huh, babe?
It's alright.
How was your day?
Good.
Babe, look, it's the root of a tree.
I see.
Babe, a white rock. Look. Babe, do you not care?
Yeah, I do. I just said it was cool.
Look.
Nice.
Babe, look, this is perfect.
Sure.
Babe, where are you going? Babe, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the view.
Why aren't you talking to me?
What do you mean? How did we do it? Babe, look.
Hey, why she pick up that rock like it was the heart of Tafiti? Like she was Moana. Like she was Moana and she had to deliver this heart back to Tafiti and put the rock in the spot. Hey, bro. Yeah, man. I find myself doing that quite often, and Bree be like, "All right, you ain't giving no energy. I'm gonna just talk to you later. Bye." Matter of fact, she said that today. All right, you're not paying attention. I'm gonna just talk to you later. I'll see you when you get home. Bye. I was like, chill,
Bruh.
man. I wasn't like, I chill, bro. My bad. A lot of times, like, she knows when I'm like distracted and I'm looking at a video on Instagram or something like that. All right, you ain't paying attention. I'm like, God damn it. All right, let me focus. What's up? I'm here now. I'm all yours. God damn.
Bruh, I think I don't know if women knows how that affects us. I
Yeah,
don't
when
know.
you put down our childish behaviors.
Not even like necessarily childish, but yeah, even that, like, cause guys are so serious all day. You know what I'm saying? And for real talk, like you think about the things that guys enjoy, right? Most of them are games to us. Like playing around, play fighting, hopping on the games with our boys, you know what I'm saying? Making jokes. A lot of this stuff is childish.
Getting on
But
Call of
that's
Duty with Big
because
Damo.
what you say?
I said getting on Call of Duty with Big Damo. Go ahead, my bad.
Right? No, a lot of the stuff that we enjoy is uh, childish has a negative connotation. It's simplistic. It's
Okay.
very simplistic. You know what I'm saying? So the type of energy it takes to be excited about something, even if you're not necessarily invested in, especially for your partner. And I'm not even gonna say women or men, because this can go either way, right? Um, it's a conscious decision sometimes. It's a conscious decision. Because my partner's excited, I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, invest in this excitement. Even if you find it childish or stupid or, you know what I'm saying, not interesting to you, making that effort to make your partner feel like, yo, this it matters to you, it matters to me because it matters to you,
Mm-hmm.
is invaluable. Is
Mm-hmm.
invaluable. And guys don't do that a lot with women. We do that with our boys. We don't do that a lot with women. So to do that with you and then to be met with,
Meh.
yeah, like subpar energy
Yeah.
is detrimental. Is super detrimental. If
Yeah.
your guy is being affectionate or excited about something, I listen, ladies, I do not recommend that you meet that I do not recommend that you let your day or that you let wherever you are mentally interfere, because if a man brings you joy and you're not in the mood for joy and you show him that, he's immediately gonna cap his joy. Immediately. If he's connected to you, he's immediately gonna bring it back down. Immediately. And he might be okay. He might be like, nah, it's cool, babe. Da, 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 it's fine. It does something to him on the inside. I'm telling you. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you come to your man and be like, babe, look at my nails. Babe, I found this rock. Babe, isn't that so pretty? And he's just like, eh. You might be like, all right, well, he's just a man. He just doesn't enjoy it. But let him actually show interest in what you're interested in. It feels so good. It feels so good. Your man feels the same thing. It's just we can't tell y'all the same way y'all tell us. Like, babe, you're not interested. All right, cool. I'm just gonna call you back. We might be like, all right, babe, I'm sorry. All right, cool. Call me back. Or no, all right, I'm refocusing. You know what I'm saying? We'd be like, All right, babe, you're not paying attention. I'm gonna call you back. No, why are you mad? No, I'm here. It's a different, you know what I'm saying? And we end up trying to make you feel better about you making us feel bad. Listen, if your man is being goofy, let him be goofy with you. Cause men are where they're appreciated and celebrated and not tolerated. If your man feels tolerated, you are the same as be different than his day. Like be different than his day. His man, listen, a man goes through hell and high water. And this is not to say that women, y'all don't. This is not to say that. A man goes through hell and high water throughout the day, regardless of his job. It could be nagging with his boss, nagging with a coworker, or a customer, or he, you know what I'm saying, something went wrong, right? I guarantee your man can be having the worst day ever, and you call him happy about some shit. He may be like, all right, babe, that's amazing. All right, cool. I got to get back to work, but I'm so happy for you. Or he's gonna meet your energy, but he's going to let you know that you are different. He's not going to treat you like his day. You know what I'm saying? When a man comes home or he's being goofy or he's being happy, that's because you are his safe space. Be different than his day. Do not meet him with the same contempt or the same you know what I'm saying, flatline emotion that he's been experiencing throughout his day, all day, because other than that, what is the point? Because that's when a man starts being quiet, and then you wonder why he's not talking, because it's the same thing all day, every day, even when I come home.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
I think that's super important to make sure that you're matching that energy. Like you said, treat him different than his day. You know, a lot of times if he didn't have a good day, or even if he had a good day, he wants to come home and share that with you. And then you can help elevate and heighten that day just by your mere presence. And I think sometimes that gets overlooked and it's undervalued in relationships. And so you definitely want to make sure that you are paying attention to that in your relationships, ladies and men. This isn't a unisex thing. This is something that goes both ways. So men, make sure that you are being, you know, different than what her day is, because she deals with a lot of stresses as well. Some that you may be aware
100%.
of, and some that you may know, and some that you may not know, or some that you may not be aware of. So, you know, make sure that you are being what your partner needs on both ends. But with that being said, y'all, it is
Hold on, real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
For the guys, seal the cracks. Seal the cracks. And when I say that, I mean do everything that you're supposed to do as her man, and then do everything a side nigga think he could do to get in the position. Seal the cracks.
Absolutely, man. Like he said last week or a couple weeks ago, man. Be your wife's side piece too. You know what I'm saying? Be boyfriend number one and boyfriend number two. Y'all know my motto, man. Stay in your bag so you don't got to chase it back. And as always, my man Mike Smalls is going to take us out.
Man, this was great. I appreciate everybody that tunes in every week. Please send this to your friends, best friends, dog walkers, fish babysitters, aunt, uncle, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all are following us on all platforms. Backpack Jeff and Sapio Senses. It costs nothing to support, but if you put $$ behind it, we will make sure it's multiplied. And with that being said, I love all of y'all because y'all deserve to be loved. Progress don't start until you feel like you should stop. And ignorance can't exist if you have sapio-like senses, because knowledge is a choice and feeling is a privilege. Holla at y'all in a minute.
See y'all later.
Deuces.